Hey everyone, thank you for joining us back on the channel today. Well, it has been sweltering hot here in the south. I mean, every day with the heat index, it's been over 105, anywhere between 105 and 111 degrees. So it's been wicked humid. And it's humid right now, and it's only 9 o'clock in the morning. But it's only 60 days to fall. So just remember that, 60 days to fall. But we are going to be talking about a battery charger right here, because with the winter months and the fall coming, most of our vehicles, boats, lawn equipment and all that stuff sit in the garage. And when you're sitting in the garage, you want to have something to trickle, that they call a trickle charge and discharge for your batteries. Well, this right here is your BC-301. This is a 12 volt, 24 volt car battery charger. It's a heavy duty car charger, and it has a 15 amp automatic battery maintainer. So what that means is you hook it up, it maintains your battery, trickle charges, discharges, and charges back up. Now, it's a smart trickle charger with repair. So if your battery's acting up, this thing also repairs your battery. Now, if your battery's past its life expectancy, then that's a different story. But this thing has an auto shut off, a winter boost mode for your car, truck, lawnmower, and any AGM type batteries. Now, some of the highlights of this 301 is that it revives dead batteries with pulse repair mode, and we'll cover that in a little bit. And it charges 12 volt and 24 volt automatically with no manual switching. The 301 also maintains battery health long-term and prevents sulfation damage. Now, when you look at the 301, it's got a switch on here on the side. You got fast and slow and then off. Now, it has a battery charger and built-in maintainer, so it auto detects 12 volt or 24 volt, and it has dual speed charging. It does have an auto shut off, and it has a multi-protection system, and then it has the pulse repair, like I mentioned, and a winter boost. So, and that's all right here on the top. It'll tell you exactly when you hit the select button, repair, auto off, winter, smart, maintain, or all weather. Now, if you're going to let your vehicle sit for the winter, or your battery sit for the winter, you want to keep it on maintain, and then you can select that. You have 3 red buttons here for each section 1, 2, and 3. And like I said, during the winter, instead of having your batteries just sit, go ahead and hit maintain, or you hit the winter if it's going to be cold outside, and then it'll make sure your battery is good to go when winter is over. Now, on the bottom right here, it says lead acid, car and truck, motorcycle, boat, marine, and lawnmower. So those are the options you can. Now, this thing cannot charge lithium iron phosphate battery. Now, when I talked about fast charging, now that's suitable for large battery capacities, anywhere between 30 and 300 amp hours. Now, for the slow charging on the bottom switch here, that is suitable for small batteries, anywhere between 4 and 30 amp hours. One cool thing about, like I said, fall and winter's coming. In the winter boost mode, it activates the batteries in cold for deeper, more complete charging. In an all-season mode, this will dynamically adjust and operate smartly for year-round performance. It's so easy to hook up. Of course, you just hook up your alligator clamps to connect to the battery. Then you connect this to the 110, 120 AC outlet, and then you hit select charging, whether it's fast or slow. Now, then you base your charging based on your needs using the selective switch here on the bottom. It does have a handle on the top, and it does have an AC cord and a power cord that's already connected. Now, this is suitable for all vehicles, 12 volt, 24, lead acid, AGM, gel, flooded, EFB, and calcium batteries, which you can use for your truck, car, RV, SUV, boats, ships, lawnmowers, motorcycles, and electric cars for kids. Now, when I mentioned that this has an automatic detection, this thing has a restore battery performance automatic detection, which automatically detects stratification and sulfitation. Now, it has a smart repair built in, and it automatically repairs and reverses battery damage. Now the 301 cannot revive severely depleted batteries. Like I said, if it's out of your battery life, or it's completely just ruined, this thing will not repair it. You're going to have to get another battery. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and power this up, so that way you can see what the LCD screen and all that stuff looks like. So come on. So we just applied power to the BC-301. We're going to go ahead and turn on the switch. So right here is going to display current, voltage, and the percentage of your battery. Now, like I said, you have 3 sections here, 1, 2, and 3. We can put it on the repair mode. We can put this on the auto off on, or maintain. And then if it's all weather or winter, so in the winter, you go ahead and hit that. Now, you do have your fast button here. And it's the same screen, very nice, crisp, and clean, and it'll tell you everything on there. So it's basically really easy to read. And then, of course, you hook up your alligator clamps to your positive and negative of your battery. And like I said before, you cannot charge a lithium iron phosphate battery or a LiFePO 4 using this charger. You must use a lithium iron phosphate or LiFePO 4 battery charger. And like I also mentioned, this does have an auto shut off and auto off. When this battery gets to 100% or shows 100%, this thing will shut off. So what do I think about the Andeman heavy duty battery charger? I think it's a great deal as far as what you're getting for the price, the size, and the features. Now, there are a lot of different battery chargers out there, but this has a lot more features than some of them that cost almost $50 more than this one. So if you're interested in one of these battery chargers, I will put the link in the description in the box below. And also I can save you 10% if you use the code Gumby10. That's right. Upon checkout, use that code Gumby10 and then you'll get your 10% off as well. If you have any questions, pop them in the box below. I'll answer them the best I can. And until the next video, this is Semper Gumby out.